Hello and welcome students. In this video, we are going to talk about circulatory system. In my previous video, I had explained to you about the respiratory system. That is how oxygen enters our body. And this oxygen mixes with the blood in order to make it pure, and that is supplied in all parts of the body. The circulatory system, the main organ is the heart here, because heart acts as a pump which actually helps in movement of the blood in our body. Other than this, the arteries, the veins and the capillaries, they are also helpful in the circulatory system. So we will see how things work in circulatory system. It's the heart which has got 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers are smaller and the lower 2 chambers are bigger compared to the upper ones. The upper 2 chambers are called as the auricles, or they are also called as atria. The lower 2 are called the ventricles. The left side, we consider this as the left side and this as the right side. The left side of the heart always contains pure blood and the right side contains the impure blood. Pure blood is also called as oxygenated blood, and impure blood is also called as deoxygenated blood. The two auricles and the ventricles are separated by a septum. Septum means a partition, so that the blood does not mix among themselves. If they mix, it can become fatal for the human being, because one side is impure and the other side is pure. Now we will see how the blood is used by the heart to pump into the different parts of our body. If we consider that the lungs are somewhere here next to the heart, then from the lungs, when the blood becomes pure after taking up the oxygen in the lungs, it passes into the left auricle. From the left auricle, the pure blood passes into the left ventricle. From the left ventricle, the blood is passed to different parts of our body. When it is passed to different parts, it includes all the organs, all the cells, all the tissues, all the muscles, each and every part of our body receives this pure blood. By the time all the parts of the body receives this pure blood, oxygen is used up. And what is left behind? It is that blood which is having no more oxygen left. So from different parts of the body, the blood travels and goes into the right auricle. Gets collected from different parts of the body and goes into the right auricle. Which blood is this? This is the impure blood, and when it enters the right auricle, from the right auricle it comes to the right ventricle, and from right ventricle this blood goes into the lungs for purification. Why does it go to the lungs? It goes to the lungs because the lungs has got oxygen, and this oxygen makes the blood pure. Once the blood has become pure, that blood again travels to the left auricle, and then this process goes on. left auricle to left ventricle to different parts, then from different parts to the right auricle to the right ventricle and lungs. Blood enters twice in the heart. Once it enters in the left auricle, once it enters in the right auricle. So, we call this as double circulation. Why? Because it is entering twice. This double circulation is needed to keep the constant body temperature. You have seen outside, even if it is cold or it is hot, the body temperature of human beings does not change. It remains constant. Same is the case in birds also, aves. So, to remain or to make the body temperature remain constant, there needs to be two times entry of the blood, and this is called as double circulation. So this is how the heart pumps the blood. But at the same time, we have to remember that all the pure blood that enters the heart or all the impure blood that enters the heart, there is a slight difference. What is the difference? We say all arteries carry pure blood. All the arteries in our body carry pure blood, except the pulmonary artery. It is the pulmonary artery which carries the impure blood from the different parts of the body and enters the right auricle. All the veins in our body carry impure blood. All the veins carry impure blood except the pulmonary vein, which carries pure blood from the lungs into the left auricle. Arteries are thick-walled and the blood flows in great pressure, whereas veins are little thin-walled because veins carry all impure blood and they have a valve. If this is a vein, inside the vein we will find a valve. This valve is actually used by the vein to avoid the backflow of blood. Since veins carry impure blood, if this impure blood has gone this way and again it is coming back, it can be fatal for the human body. So there is a valve. Valve is a gate. Once it goes, the gate closes. Then other than this, there are very thin blood vessels called capillaries. These capillaries are the ones which actually help in joining the arteries and the veins. They reach out to those areas in our body where arteries and veins cannot reach. For example, the eyes. Sometimes you might have seen when you rub your eyes become red and you can see small lines there. Those small, very thin thread-like lines are nothing but they are the capillaries. So what did we learn here? We learned that the heart has 4 chambers, 2 auricles, 2 ventricles, and the circulatory system consists of arteries, veins, capillaries, and the heart. And this movement also is clear. Still, if you have doubt, you are free to write to me in the comment section and I'll get back to you. If you like my video, do put up a thumbs up, share and subscribe.